Hagi sinks Hibs, won the mighty Glasgow Rangers 1-0 against Hibs. Fantastic. Wasn't the greatest performance of all time, but does it really matter, man? 19 points clear as of this current recording date. And we got the job done. And it was just fantastic to hear Andy Walker on commentary near greeting. There was one particular incident he was particularly greeting about, and I'll get to that later on. But in terms of the team, I was actually surprised. I thought maybe he would have changed it up, because it was more or less the exact same team apart from Balogun came in. But you look at the result, you look what happened. We've seen the game. Can't really complain with the team in that regard. Kamara Roof though, felt he was particularly good in the match, but right at the start, man, Boyle gets a ball planted right towards him. He can't. I mean, again, I disagree with Andy Walker here. I mean, I think Boyle does all he can here to get on the end of it. I mean, it was a pretty hard thing, so we could have been punished there very early on. But in reality, I mean, in terms of the first half from a Hibs perspective, like, there wasn't a hell of an awful lot they had going for them, but in terms of us, I mean, obviously we were obviously a threat from set pieces. We had a couple of free kicks that we almost went in. Corners as well, we had one of them. Well, it wasn't clear off the line. Barnes made a good save, and I believe it was Roof with a shot, and that was booted off the line. Was it Hallberg that put it off the line? I'm not 100% sure on that one, but then our goal comes from Kamar Roof. Brilliant, finds a pocket of space, turns, finds Hagi first to the ball, gets in front of the defender, taps it past, I was going to say Harvey Price, fucking Harvey, is it Harvey Barnes? Why was I going to say Harvey Price? I don't even know why. That's because that's like the only name I associate with Harvey. But anyway, Barnes, man, Fog Football FIFA 21 Hibs career mode legend, despite the fact he's absolute garbage. But yeah, great finish from Hagi, and Hagi again, it seems like he always turns up against Hibs, and that's exactly what you want to see. Makes it 1-0, and then we go into half time, and then essentially after half time, man, we have the whole, like, I'm just going to get stuck straight into this penalty incident, right? I mean, Hibs have a corner, it's whipped in, ball flicks up, right? There's a high boot, but see, high boots, nah, never should be a penalty. See, unless it's like the guy is in possession of the ball and you've actually booted him, like, I mean proper high booted him. I think that's when it should only be a penalty. But Andy Walker sitting here near greeting on comment, that should be a penalty, man. I mean, he's actually in the verge of tears, man. And like, the thing I don't get is they show you the replay, and then he's making it even as though he's seen it in slow motion, that he's more certain than ever. Even though when you see it in slow motion, the boot is nowhere near. I can't even remember who it was. It Newell? I think it might have been Newell. His skull. And then there's like a 2-second delay of where then he reacts. He starts greeting and holding his face. It's like, mate, fucking wise up, man. Absolute pish. Then Hibs did have a really good chance. Fell to Hallberg, I believe it was, and he finessed it right round the goalie, man. Willie Collum and McGregor, literally the only proper save he had to do all game. Brilliant save, but that was like the real good chance there for Hibs. We brought Arfield, Sungu and Morelos, and I thought Morelos was fantastic when he came on. Only thing missing from his game was a goal, which he nearly got when him and Kent counter-attacked. It would have been a perfect way to wrap up the game, but he didn't, and then we were smart about it, guys. We played it in the corner, got the job done in that department. A few Hibs corners, man, and crosses. Yeah, it was nippy bum time a wee bit, but nothing major in that department. We move on. 19 points clear. You can't argue it. Great Boxing Day. We can sit back, relax, and see how everyone else gets on. But anyway, guys, till next time, you bloody love it.